Bless. It's the Mary Jane podcast. I haven't been on here for a while, but I'm doing this episode regarding social media and cannabis, right? Marijuana. Now, a lot of people, since especially the popularization of cannabis becoming legal in many places, certain countries, Canada, and some places in America. But this is the politics, especially with America. They're legalizing or, giving permission to people, certain states, that they could smoke it, use it for medical purposes, even sell it if you have a license, right? But if you're in the business of cannabis, you can't promote it online. This is where it becomes kind of weird to me. Now, the beer companies, the alcoholic companies, correct me if I'm wrong, they can advertise, can't they? I swear I've seen beer being advertised or wine being advertised. Maybe not as much, but it's been advertised. I understand they don't advertise cigarettes anymore. They used to in magazines. They give them some time to promote themselves. You have to really look on it. They gave cigarettes a time to get promoted. And then they, they even had warnings. The same thing. They had warnings in magazines about cigarette. But now, okay, I guess we're in some new times. But cannabis never had a chance, or weed, ganja, never had a chance like the tobacco companies to really do that. Try to with social media, but on social media, a lot of places are still against cannabis. They regard it as a drug still, right? Not as a natural herb or a plant. So, I'm cutting up some weed right now. Don't mind me. But this is what's going on. Now, how are you supposed to have a business with cannabis, with weed, ganja? How are you supposed to promote your business? For example, now, I have a merch, Mary Jane merch. It's a clothing line, right? Merch, not just clothing, with other things too. But it has me as a symbol, smoking a spliff. Now, that alone on social media, my merch, there's a problem even promoting that on Instagram. So I have to find other ways to promote it, right? This is the politics, what's going on. Like, I don't know what they want, or if they're going to change certain things, if they could have a tier system or a certain type of way. But if you're a cannabis company, for example, Instagram's a big platform. They make it really hard for you to promote yourself. It doesn't make no sense. So it's like, I don't know, should it have stayed illegal? Because before it wasn't like this. We know censorship has gone up a lot. Censorship has gone up very high right now. Everything's very sensitive. That's censorship. Very sensitive. So now you post even a plant sometimes on Instagram. Your account could get basically flagged. So their politics, they're saying you could educate. That the whole key for this, with their thing, they allow you to educate. But once they flag you, it's like your account becomes, this is what shadow banning is. When they flag you, because I tested it. I have a couple accounts. I know my experience. Once they flag you, man, your account basically, they make it unseen. It's deadly. People won't see you. It's like you don't exist. That's what shadow banning is. They'll ban all the shit, what you have, all your content from being seen. That's what it is. Your shit won't be seen on social media, on Instagram, for example. So how do you get around this now? This makes me wonder. This makes me really look into things now. That means you can't promote cannabis on on Instagram. You're gonna have to find what's called something like Rumble. No, I'm gonna have to. I think I have a Mary Jane Rumble, right? And I have to have something like another source of promoting because the powers that be who run these platforms are against cannabis, saying it's a drug. So you just have to educate people about it, right? Because everybody's jumping on the bandwagon all of a sudden. That they're right. I have this podcast, the Mary Jane podcast, but everyone now has a podcast regarding cannabis. Before, people were scared to do it, talk about it. I'm not. I grew up in it. But online right now, especially Instagram, you're like walking on eggshells. You got to be careful what you post regarding cannabis. Because if you're not careful, your account will get flagged and you get punished, man. And look in your status. Anybody, especially if you're cannabis connoisseur, or somebody who's in the cannabis community, and you want to try to make people aware of what you do, you gotta be very careful. Look on your status, because it might show that they don't show your content to a lot of people. That's how they have me on the gram right now for the Mary Jane podcast, Instagram. That's what now I really understand Burner's, from Cookies, why he had to do that platform. Because you could post anything with weed. You don't have to worry about it coming down. The only shit what should come down is the shit what is not weed. That's where they should flag people's accounts what are selling other shit on the Burner's social club. The only thing with social club, my thing is, man, you guys need to get a live stream up on there, man. If you have a live stream, it's gonna really make that community big, because then people could search together. They could communicate with each other. You need a live stream setting. Burner, if you're gonna invest anything into that, please do a live stream for social. Social needs a live stream so people can talk with each other. If social has a live stream, that will hurt Instagram. They don't want to admit it, but all the people who have weed accounts, weed connoisseurs, they're already there, but they will use that even more. And then Instagram will realize a lot of people, because there is a lot of people, they don't want to admit it, who are from the cannabis community, would stop using Instagram, if not already, because right now, like I said, you gotta be walking on eggshells. You're walking on eggshells with Instagram if you're dealing with weed. You have to be careful what you do. You can't really, I don't know, you can't sell anything. Can't sell anything. You could try to sell stuff, but they're watching. They're watching all the time.